lurks in our final month. We're underway in Week 14.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Sweep to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here we go. Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. The man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Here we go, here we go.
The Falcons are 2-10 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down on the other side of midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step in and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
11.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jacob Martin. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. And sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about with one of the GMs in the repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
11. White.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
13.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. They'll be taking it up before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
21.
They go right back to Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
Here we go.
His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
21. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon team. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. A guy on defense becoming offense. defensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He's singing in the shot with those guys. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Down.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lance going to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Von Bell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
And timing is everything on a guy like this. You're trying to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of him, and they force a 4th down.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th.
Here we go. Hey, alert! Man.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. This throw at the 5. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Singletary not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here we go.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
21.
Here comes 3rd and goal.
21. Hey, alert!
Garoppolo now. This is caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay, break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Lance now on first down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
On the ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now Lance again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
33 yards.
And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even got the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. If anyone can, unless it's a jet, to get things going in their direction.
So holding, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's thrown complete to Myers.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They run here with Singletary. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here we go.
Two
Here we
of
go.
their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
11. Hey, come on.
Garoppolo. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of his first half.
And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of
first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
On the set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two up.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, so it's a loss of 12.
So this has been one of the toughest matches. Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition's he's got a man complete. It's right. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 76 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Singletary to get the drive started. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Got his man. It's London. And he'll be taken down. Across midfield. So from inside Niner territory. This is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time this quarter. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain nuts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Lance now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ready.
First down, here's Mitchell. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches say football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, they rush really well, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Working from the gun, Lance. And it's caught. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I'll put it to the quarterback. But no, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jacob Martin. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Lance to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them.
Here we go.
But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. If you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ray McCloud, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Here we go.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here we go.
Working with a 2nd and 3. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Go ahead.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
12, fellas, here we go. 13.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
21. Here we go. 1, Omaha.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Well, that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
65.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Coup now for the point after. cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spot on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Ready, ready.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding on it. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
10 cycles.
Second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive game, that's nice, but what's your call?
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit out and running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing now is Lance. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And this one is right through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Ready.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Somebody